right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to do the top 10 videos of 2021. But before I get into that, I want to wish everybody and all the viewers a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's. 2021 has been awesome. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers thanks to all of you guys. And I plan to do a lot of bigger things now in 2022. So I really wanted to thank you guys for that. Alrighty, guys, at number 10, I'm going to start with Elliot Key, Sands Cut 2021. This is one of my favorite places to go because it's literally in the backyard. I have Black Point maybe 10 minutes away from my house, and it's another 15 minutes maybe, and I get to the Elliot Key Sandbar. It's an awesome place to go. I've been going since I was a little kid. That day it wasn't the perfect conditions, but my mom was along for the ride. She brought pan con croquetas, so you know the lunch was fire. Also, we met some people that were right next to us that ended up getting stuck. We had to put everybody on the front of the boat just to be able to push them out and get out of the sandbar because the tide started shifting. And then they ended up the day with running on our blue mat, and it was fun. It was really cool to meet some nice people there. So that's why I put that one at number 10. Alrighty, guys, at number 9, I'm gonna put Alligator Reef 2021. Alligator Reef is very cool. It's super special. The water's super blue if you like snorkeling, if you like scuba diving. It's an awesome place to go. The day I went, it was about 2 to 3. It was a little bit rough, and I actually went with my brother. We had a great time. I'm not a big fan of barracudas. There was a lot of barracudas there, but nothing crazy that where you have to be scared of. We did see a Nerf shark, but I had my shark band on, so I wasn't worried too much about the Nerf sharks. But the barracudas, I've heard stories, so not a big fan of them. But yeah, man, I got great drone footage, around the drone, around the lighthouse actually, and yeah, it was really, really cool. My brother ended up jumping from the front with some guys that we met from the platform, doing front flips and back flips. And these days are cool when it's just me and my brother and we're just out having fun, doing wild boy things, Florida boy things, how they say. But yeah, it was an awesome day, and that's why I put that one at number 9 as one of the best videos of 2021.
Want to apologize, guys, because the video for number 8 got corrupted, so I'm just doing it voiceover. But pretty much in this video, I pick up chasing Reef for a surprise birthday. He had no idea I was going to show up. I had been planning it for a while, and this was the moment that he decided to sell his 27 game fish and go for a 30 game fish with the twin 300s after that little joyride I gave him. But after that, basically, we passed by all the Miami mansions on Star Island, gave him a little bit of tour of the area. Then I was able to give him the helm so that I can get some great drone footage of coming into Miami River. We ended up going to one of my favorite restaurants there, Casablanca. We ate great. We celebrated happy birthday, sang it for him. And it was just one of the great videos of 2021. And it was just awesome to plan and see the look on his face of surprise when we showed up. So this was one of my favorites for sure.
All right, guys. So coming in at number 7, I have Memorial Day 2021 Islamorada. Most of you guys know Memorial Day is one of the busiest days at sandbars all across Florida, but especially in Islamorada. It's one of the days that it gets the most packed. It's basically the day that kicks off the summer. So you see everybody there, even people that are not from the Keys, they come down for that day, and it's just awesome. I just recommend everybody, if they go early, because and also I not only come early, plan to stay late, because you get blocked in real easy. If you want to be in the shallow water, you got to come into the sandbar, and an hour or 2 hours will go by and you'll be literally blocked in by other boats that come in after you. So be prepared to stay late, because it's not going to be easy to leave. So yeah, I have to put it in my top 10 list because it's one of the wildest days in Islamorada. It's just awesome how many people go out there, and they could fit on a small, maybe half a mile stretch of sandbar, and it's just great to see so many people that enjoy boating and enjoy doing the same thing that I do. There were some beautiful HBC's 53 Sueños there, which is, I don't know if most of you guys know, but that's my favorite boat, my dream boat if I could ever afford it. And there was a couple of them there that day, and as you guys see, the girls were partying, having a good time on it. But yeah, man, this was one of my favorite videos, and you have to put Memorial Day up there in the top 10. So that's why it makes it in at number 7. All right, guys. So coming in at number 6. Now, Memorial Day is one of the craziest days of Islamorada. But the craziest, even crazier over the top, the best day to go to Islamorada if you want the party atmosphere is on the 4th of July. That's why for number 6, I have Islamorada Sandbar on the 4th of July, 2021. I mean, it was absolutely bonkers that day. And this day is pretty special to me too, because that's the day that I met my good friends Chase and Reef. They had reached out to me and they made it all the way out there and spent the 4th of July with me and my family. And it's been the start of a pretty, long friendship that all started that day. But yeah, man, Islamorada is on the 4th of July. That's the place you want to be at. The only other place that I would rather be aside from that is maybe Bimini. Is maybe the only other place that I can put over that. But yeah, 4th of July on Islamorada is the place to be if you want to go and have a great time. Like I said, the same thing with Memorial Day. I stress it even more. Prepare to come early and prepare to stay late because you're going to get boxed in by a lot of boats. But on the 4th of July, you really don't even want to leave. You see the sun setting, you're like, man, do I really got to go? Do I really got to pick up everything and leave? I just want to stay out here a little longer. So it's just one of those days where Islamorada on the 4th of July, it's just nothing tops that day at that sandbar. Nothing. So that's why I had to put it in at number 6. All right, guys, coming in at number 5 is Perfect Day Turns into Rescue Mission. This was one of my first videos of the year, and it's a very special video to me personally because the day, like pretty much the title says, it was beautiful. It started perfect. I picked up my family down in Coconut Grove. I had left through the Homestead ramp. I went all the way up. I picked them up. We spent the day in Flagler Island. It was beautiful. We saw it started to get a little bit stormy, so we headed back in. I dropped them off, and I made it through the rain, all the way back to Homestead, or at least that was the plan. But after I dropped them off, that I headed south, I ran into some people that flagged me down, and I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? So I approached them, and they told me they ran out of gas. At first, they wanted me to tow them all the way back to the marina. I said, guys, it's like about 5 o'clock. I'm going to tow you guys at a very low speed. I'm going to get back to my marina all the way back in Homestead super late. That's not an option for me. They didn't have Towboat USA. They have no kind of towboat. They had called the police. So the police told them, wait, they'll be out there trying to locate them because they didn't even know how to give them their coordinates. So what I told them was, listen, give me your wife, your child, and your sons, and stay behind with the boat, anchor up, because they weren't even anchored, they were drifting, and the wind was really high that day. So he ended up leaving his 2 older sons on, and he came with his wife and his smaller kids. I hauled ass all the way back to the hammocks where they were at. I waited for him about 20-30 minutes. He got gas. I dropped him off on his boat. I made sure he got it started, and he headed off back towards the hammocks, and I continued south all the way to Homestead. But yeah, man, I got 3 little buff marks on my boat as a souvenir from helping him, but I wouldn't take it. The guy tried to offer me money. I was like, not at all, bro. As long as you just let me document this and you're okay with that, you're helping me enough. So yeah, not a lot of people seen this video, and I don't really care. It's just one of the videos that I felt like I did my good deed out there. And if I was ever out there with kids stranded, I wouldn't be able to just say, well, guys, you don't got Towboat USA, too bad, and keep going. That's just not the type of person that I am. So yeah, it was a very special video to me, and that's why I put it at number 5. All right, guys, coming in at number 4 is fishing in Islamorada with my wife. This was one of my latest videos. I went with the wife. It was just so nice to just be me and her, no kids, no anybody. And we just enjoyed the day out. She wanted to go fishing. We caught about 3 or 4 fish. She got 2 nice bonitos trolling and a couple nice big grunts, on the reef. And we ended up going to eat at Hog Heaven. And it was just so nice and peaceful day that we just enjoyed it together with, nothing bothering us. Forget about all our problems, our bills, our issues. It was just nice to get out there and do it with, the person you love. And it's awesome, and we look forward to doing that in 2022 again, because it's so refreshing and so nice when you you remember back to the old days before you had a kid, when it was just you and her, and it's just awesome. So this one, that's why I put it all the way at number 4, because it was just one of my favorite videos to make, just being out there with my wife, and we actually caught some fish. So It couldn't have gone better than that. All right, guys. If you made it this far, this is the top 3. All right, we're in the top 3. So coming in at number 3 is crossing from Miami to Bimini. This video was awesome because it was my first time crossing over to Bimini. So I was just so excited and so amped up to get there that I don't even know how I was able to record, because I was just so excited to just get there. I wanted to get there because I had anticipated it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and the day was finally here. So I describe crossing a Bimini like, you know, hopefully YouTube doesn't ban me for this, but like having sex, you know, they make a big deal about it. Like, oh my God, it's going to be this. And when you do it, it's like, well, you know, it's great, but it wasn't this big hype thing that they made it about. So crossing really only took me an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, wow, like sometimes I've gone farther from, you know, Miami all the way to the Keys and done more miles than this. So I don't know why, you know, people put a big thing. But I do want to say that the weather was amazing. That day it was flatter than that. I don't think it could have been any better. So I do want to say that I got lucky for my first time, that it was nice and smooth. But hopefully I keep getting lucky on all the rest of the trips, because I plan on going a lot more in 2022. Multiple trips already planned. So that's why I put this one at number 3, because it was my favorite trip really of the whole year, which was going to Bimini. So I had to put this at number 3. All right, guys. Coming in at number 2, since we're already on the Bimini topic, I got to put visiting the SS Sapona. This day was just perfect. I mean, perfect from start to finish. The day started with me going fishing with a friend. We ended up catching a couple good fish, some king mackerel. And after that, we met with everybody, the whole Sandbar tour at the SS Sapona. It was awesome, not only jumping from the top of it, but swimming inside of it. It was kind of scary because it was like, man, I wonder if, you know, who was in here or if anybody died when they were in here. So it was kind of scary, and it was, you know, all the sun being blocked out from the steel ship and the shadows. But it was awesome. I really loved it. And we ended up, after that, going to Honeymoon Harbor, which, man, Islamorada is nice and all that, but Honeymoon Harbor is just plain perfect. I mean, aside from the stingrays that come up on you and try to sneak up on you and suck on your leg or eat your camera, aside from that, I mean, it's just a perfect, beautiful place to spend an afternoon, and I look forward to going there multiple times in 2022. I'm going to be spending there not only like the video where I went by myself and chasing Reef, but I'm going to be actually taking my family out there. I want to take not only my wife's side of the family, but my side of the family, because I think they'll enjoy it as much as I did. And it's just one of those places that, you know, you go there and the minute you leave, you just can't wait to go back. So that's why I got to put visiting the SS Sapona video as my number 2. All right, guys, and now drum roll, please, at number 1, enjoying the Keys the last time before the end of the season. Now, this was one of my favorite days of the whole year because it was just so smooth. We woke up in the morning. Chasing Reef had spent the night here with his boat. We ended up going to the Key Largo. We dropped off our boats down the ramp, nice and smooth with the kids and the family. We first stopped at Mosquito Bank, which is, if you guys don't know, is absolutely beautiful. That's the closest thing to Bimini that I think that we have here in Florida. So we spent about 2 hours there hanging out, swimming. They let me use their little Yamaha sea scooter. It was awesome. I got some good drone footage. And then after that, we headed over to Alligator Reef where my friend Yasmani was, and he ended up joining the group, and we spent the rest of the afternoon at the Islamorada Sandbar. We ended up go seeing my boy at the Pincho Barge. We got some fire food, and I mean, what else can you say is a better day than that? Bimini is nice, but Bimini, you got to take your passport. You got to do a COVID test. You got to do a bunch of other stuff that you know you have to do to go there. Where this is in my backyard, and I can do it any day of the week, basically, if the weather's good. So this is why I put this one at number 1, because it was just such an awesome day with the whole family, and everything went super smooth. And I can't wait to have days like this coming in 2022. I really look at these videos now and I'm like, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just need the weather to get a little warmer. Because, yeah, I could do it now, but the water's going to be in the 70s, and that's a no-go for me. So, yeah, this is why this is number 1. Alrighty, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, And make sure you guys stay tuned because 2022, I got a bunch of great things coming. So I want you guys to join me and along the adventures. I also started a Facebook page where I'm going to be putting my trips beforehand so I can be able to get a chance to meet you guys. Because once the video's up, that means it happened already or the weekend before or maybe even 2 weeks before that. So I want you guys to be able to get a chance to join me on these trips and make it on my page. You know, when I throw my drone up, not only have my boat in the shot, have you guys also in your boats in the shot. So next year, I'm going to be putting beforehand all the trips. So I'm going to put in the description the link on the bottom, the Facebook page and the group actually, so you guys can join it. And I'm going to be posting there whenever a trip's coming up that I have planned. And if you guys can make it, that'll be awesome. The more the merrier. So I'm going to be doing that next year. I'm very excited for that. And I just can't wait for summer to come. I mean, I'm not going to wait for summer by maybe March. If the water's warm enough, you guys are going to be seeing videos of me out there. But before that, that doesn't mean y'all going to have to wait till March. I got a lot of good videos coming from here in between that. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I can't wait to get to my 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully I'm going to do a video for that too. And next year, 2022, is going to be all the way to the moon, guys. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. Stay blessed. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. Miami Living out.